Alright. Starting the stream up here. Am I live? Starting... Yeah, okay. I'm live. I'm gonna quickly share this on the Discord. Father, it's been years. Yeah, hello, Mr. Awesome. Mr. Awesome. I got some clutch lore to share with today. It involves me not having a job anymore. So if you guys want to stay around while I share the stream, I'll go ahead and show that to you guys. Oh, it's a bunch of fucked up bullshit that happened to me in the workplace, and now I don't have a job because of it. I'll pay you $40 an hour for editing. Jesus, I don't edit good, that's the thing. I don't really do good edits. When I get the money to pay. I don't really try on my videos, that's the thing. I don't try. Let me pull up my stream on my phone. 3 are watching right now? Shit. Because I broke boy. Well, I'm currently job hunting right now. At the moment. So, I might also be a broke boy. I have like about 3,000 in my account right now. And I'm kind of just hoping that that's enough for right now. Until I get another job. Okay, we're just gonna keep chat up on my phone and close that monitor. Okay. And we're just gonna do this. Oh, wait, oh shoot, I accidentally left another texture pack on this world, didn't I? Oh yeah, oopsie daisy. Hold on. Hold on. I need to do something real quick. Remove. Alright. Okay. This doesn't look right. This is not OG textures at all. I wanted the OG textures on. Oh, whatever. Okay. Okay. So, how's everyone doing? Let's put it out that way. Who's all in the stream? I know there's a few people in here. At least 2. Maybe 3. How are we doing? Because I personally could be better. And yesterday sucked for me. Because I devoted my life, well, not my life, but I devoted my work ethic to this company. And I know I worked at Walmart, okay? It was a big giant corporation, and I know I'm easily replaced, but it's just the fact I felt so betrayed when they did this to me. And let me just tell you guys the full story. I told a few people here and there about what happened, but here's the rundown of it. So practically when, okay, this happened, like, because if you guys don't know, if you guys are not familiar on my TikTok or anything, especially my alt account, Bella passed away about a month ago. January 3rd is when she passed away. I got a call at work from my mom telling me I need to come home. And I did exactly that. I thought something happened with her. But then the more I thought about it, the more I realized I didn't check on Bella that morning because I worked at 5 a.m. I didn't really get a chance to take them out. And when I got home, she was passed away. Anyway, they pointed me for that day for me leaving. And it was an emergency. And I get that, you know, I just did it. I just didn't mean that. I didn't want to bother anybody with taking off half a point. So I was like, alright, fine. Whatever. It's, what's done is done. Let's just not, okay. Let's just not worry about it. So I never got that point taken off, which is my first complaint before shit like this today happened. Not today, yesterday. But anyway, like 2 days afterward, my brother and I started reconnecting again, and he came over to my house. Now, here's the lore where everything started when you start putting things together. My neighbor, we've been having problems with her. She works at Walmart, but I work in the online grocery pickup where I basically pick people's orders and take them out to their cars and stuff. And basically, she yelled at me because our departments in there are close together. She worked in produce. Like, our hallway is very small back there, so our hallway's connected, and I see her pretty often. But one day when I was coming back with a cart filled with customers' orders, she yelled at me for, like, from my, it's like, she did something lippy. She said, whatever your friend did was fucking smart or whatever, like, something like that. And I said, oh, you mean my brother? He said, yeah, he parked in my spot. And next time that happens, it'd be towed. He doesn't know if I'm an old lady or not and needs help. And he said, well, that's my brother's doing, not mine. And she said, I know, but your mother should go control your fucking brother. And I'm like, he's almost 40. I'm 18. You cannot control my brother like as he's a little fucking hound dog. That's his doing. So I have, like, that's outside the workplace problem. That has nothing to do with me. And two, it's a city parking. You can't tow someone else's car for doing some bullshit like that. And, you know, long story short, we got it settled. Even people in there were telling me to complain to her, go up to Randy or even corporate about it. And I was like, no, I'm just going to leave it alone. It's without a parking spot. It's just childish bullshit. So I left it there. As weeks go by, you know, everything seems normal until yesterday when I got pulled into personnel and they wouldn't tell me why. And I already had an uneasy feeling, but I didn't think I was going to get fired when I first got pulled in there. Basically, what ended up happening was it started off normal. It was a coach I'm not really familiar with. Asked me, like, how I was doing. I said, pretty good. You know, life could be better. But, you know, I have my stroke ups and downs. And he's like, oh, okay. And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, okay, good. And basically she asked me how I do my job, and I told her what I do for my job. She said, okay, let me tell you what I do. She basically does stuff around with different departments, along with checking, what's it called? Like dealing with fraudulent stuff up front, making sure no one shoplifts or anything. I said, oh, okay. That's nice, because I didn't really know that. I just know she walks around with Abby a lot and cares about, like, safety and anything. But anyway, she kind of gets off topic saying, well, when you pick, do you ever take stuff out of the customer's cart? And I'm like, no. He said, unless it's something I mispicked or if it was a substitution. Then otherwise, no, I would not do that. He said, okay. He said, well, when you're up front, did you, when you scan stuff, do you make sure you all scanned? And I said, for the most part, yeah. He said, okay. He said, he's like, so, can you explain this? And what she puts on the desk in front of me is a picture of me buying gummy Skittles and a Gatorade. Because I get those a lot on my break, if you guys don't know. I'm doing something called a dirty bulk. And I just basically trying to eating a lot more and just get fat. So I can turn that fat into muscle. It's kind of the lazy way of doing it. But hey, I have very fast metabolism and I really need that. But that's besides the point. And she says, he said, you see those 2 bags right there? And I said, yeah. He said, you didn't pay for them. I said, what are you talking about? I did. And I remembered because there was an employee up at front that told me like, oh honey, did you forget to scan those? I'm like, oh yeah, my bad. And he's like, oh, okay. And I said I paid for them, it was not a big deal. And then she said, well, you didn't pay for these. And I'm like, okay, do you want me to pay it back? She said, no, we already covered it. And I said, okay. And what happened next was basically just like, her going, so, and she's like, so why did you do it? And I'm like, what do you mean why you do it? She said, I know you're not being honest with me. And said, like, I swear I am. I really am being honest with you. Also, we're in the Badlands. That's sweet. And I said, do you not believe me? Like, I might have spaced out. Like, my bad. Like, I've offered to pay you back. It's not like it's worth a lot of money. He said, I can't afford it. He's like, right. He said, so why didn't you? And I'm like, I don't know. Why would I try to steal something like $1 worth, you know? And he said, okay. And then she just gives me this piece of paper and tells me to write down what happened in my eyes. And I said, okay. And I wrote down, and to be honest, I couldn't remember the dates. And apparently this isn't the first time this happened. The dates that she told me was the 16th and the 18th, total of 2 times. And maybe a 3rd time if that one lady was, you know, catching me. I don't know. Because I don't remember that. And I said, I don't remember the dates. And I made a weird joke saying, like, wow, I really committed a bunch of theft that month. And they looked at me weird, and I said, sorry, I make jokes when I'm nervous, which is true. I do make weird jokes when I'm nervous like that. But then once I got done filling out that paper, I'm just like, alright. I'm like, so what do I do now? Like, are you guys gonna, am I gonna pay the saw? Am I gonna, guys take stuff out of my check? She says, well, we're gonna have to terminate you. And I'm like, what? He says, yeah, you stole from the company. We can't let that happen. And we need to teach new associates that ain't acceptable. And I'm like, are you, and I just started breaking down crying. And it sucked. Not because of, like, okay, I should make it perfectly clear. I definitely did not get paid the amount we should be getting paid at that job at all. In my opinion, I even talked to a few coworkers. We should be getting paid a lot fucking more than we should. But we don't. We make minimum wage. And I recently just got a 3% raise, which is pretty good. And, you know, I just turned 18. This is my first job. But the fact that, the thing that hurt me the most is that I will not be able to work with my friends again that I made there. I will not be able to, I'm not really to be able to be the same person, really. Like, it just sucks. And I just kept thinking like, oh my god, I have so many friends here and I won't be able to work with them anymore. Because that's what kept me going at this job, is the people that I worked with, and I loved working with the people there, and I'm gonna miss working with them so much. I really am. And it just hurts that I won't be able to see them every morning now. Even right now, like, I already submitted my application to a few different other places, and just hoping that they respond. Like, as soon as I got fired, and they gave me my final check, and I left. And if you guys don't know, I also have very high anxiety, and I did not take my medication that morning, and I was getting into a panic attack. And she said, "Do you want me?" He said, "Do you want someone to walk into the car?" I said, "No." In my head, I'm just like, "Go fuck yourself." Like, this is like me getting fired over stupid bullshit like this should not happen, because it's a pack of Skittles, right? Now here comes the juicy part. I get home, and I'm just telling my mom what happened, and she's like, "Come on, we're going back over there." And I'm like, "No, I really shouldn't." And it's like, I just didn't want to go back to that place. Especially, I still don't want to. I still have another check I need to pick up, but I still feel so fucking betrayed. It sucked. And oh, it hurt. It really hurts me so much. But okay, anyway, juicy part, right? Basically after that, my mom goes up there by herself, and according to her, she talked to the store manager, Randy, about it. And long story short, she tried getting to the bottom and said, "Why'd you fire him over this?" Like, and he said, "Well, we can't really associate ourselves with thieves." And I'm not, okay, for one, I am not a thief, okay? Like, I think everyone that knows me so well that I do not steal, or at least try not to. And I have that in the back of my head now. I'm like, maybe I did steal and they just caught me. And now this is when it clicked, and I'll tell you why it clicked. Because after my mom gets home and tells me everything that happened over there, this is the thing that made me realize, like, oh fuck, they set me up. So apparently the store manager, Randy, is very close to the team lead next door. My mom apparently seen him go in and out of her house a few times and have a cookout over there. And yeah. So and also, why'd I put this in here? I wanted this. What was I even doing? Oh yeah. And I talked to my coach, my actual coach, the coach in my department, and she apparently had no idea that I was getting fired, because she just offered me a full-time job over there. And I'm just like, oh my god, are you being so fucking for real? And that also hit, and I just went, I'm like, I just got full-time here. Why is this happening to me? It's because they set me up, because what my brother and mom did is report Sunny to corporate without me knowing. And this is, by the way, I'm talking like on the ropes here. I don't know this for certain, but judging from the fact that my brother used to work in OGP, especially when first things got set up, and talked about how Sunny and Randy were really close, and they apparently just think that I got set up so that way they can get rid of me, because I apparently did so many things wrong, and they just wanted to look for a reason to get rid of me. And so I'm guessing that they found that I stole these Skittles. Yeah, fucking Skittles, by the way. Like, you know, just don't let that leave your mind, you know? I got fired for fucking taking Skittles. Like, and they calls me a thief for it. Motherfucker. It's not like I was stealing a fucking 75-inch TV or an Xbox from that fucking place. No. I paid for my other shit, too. Oh, maybe I didn't. I don't fucking know. Maybe I just went... Maybe, you know, since I'm such a good thief and all, maybe I just took it up to the register and just scanned. I'm like, oh, I didn't scan that item. My bad. So, I don't know. I really don't know. You know, and honestly, put this in mind too. If I was smart about it, why would I go up to the like the register and not it don't take it, because you know how easy it by the way, I swear I'm not a thief, okay? This is general knowledge in the workplace. Even my coworkers talk about it. I want to make that perfectly clear. If you rip the barcode off the things, the sensor won't go off. You can put that thing in your pocket. But guess what? I didn't. I didn't do that, guys. Because I'm a good employee. I'm a good worker. I don't steal. End of story. But apparently to them, I'm a fucking one criminal now. And also another thing that I forgot to mention is that when my mom was talking to Randy, the store manager, according to him, that they didn't have video footage because I only got shown a picture, one picture out of the other times that I did it. That's it. And oh, I forgot where I was going with that because I'm crafting. Hold on. Okay. I just wanted copper tools so I have more durability. Okay. Oh. But, where was I at? I don't remember what I was talking about. I spaced off for a second. I don't remember what I was talking about. Something, I think it was around the barcode being ripped. I don't fucking remember. Also, not to mention the fact that there are so many other times that people can, oh god. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Barricade me. Okay. There's also so many other times that you really think about it, that I could have taken something, but I didn't. Like, come on. Come on now. Be so fucking for real. I spent over $400 on Lego sets over there. Never. It's so dumb. It's literally the dumbest shit. And also, why did they not pull me in the back office the first time I did that? They specifically waited. And plus, here's the thing. Apparently this all happened in January. Not in other months beforehand. It is the dumbest shit that has ever happened to me. And I feel so betrayed. And it's just mind-blowing to me that my mom told me I'm too nice for my own good, which is probably true. I probably am way too nice. Because it's just the way they treated me, dude. I know, I talked to some people after I got fired and I told them a little bit about it. And also, I should probably mention that I went to corporate and everything already. Got a lawyer. And even though my lawyer thinks it was a setup. So, yeah. But anyway, that's all I really gotta talk about that, because what's done is done now. I can't really change anything about what happened. So, yeah. That is my story, and I don't think anyone's watching this stream anymore. But, anyway, Um, that's pretty much all I got. I don't know where to build my base. That's the thing. That was so bad. There we go. Honestly, fuck this world. There's something I want to do for a while. Creative. I do not want to be in a birch biome. I don't know, I just want to build some stuff. I haven't built anything in creative mode for a while. What could I build? I don't know where to build. Look at me, guys. I'm Jesus. I'm walking on water. I don't know where to really... Nope. Gosh, locate by... Actually, no, cheats aren't on. We're doing... They changed the name to host privileges. Nice. Keep always day on. / locate biome. I want plain. Okay. Oh wait, shit. I don't have chords on. Okay. So this way. Oh, just right here. Do I really want to build something over here? That's the real question. Oh, wow. Whoa, what fucking mountain am I in? Oh, cherry blossom. Oh. Whoa, what the hell? Holy crap, this area looks nice, actually. I'm not gonna lie. I want to turn this into something. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna turn this into something, though. You know when you get like an idea in your head, you just want to do it? That's what I want to do. Okay. I want to put something up here though. Oh. Make something more like this. I want to put like, how do I do like the sword and stone type shit? And then chain. Stone. We're gonna get rid of this actually. And then do there we go. And then I don't want this area to be exposed though. I don't want this open. I think what I'm going to do is fill all this with water though. Yeah, we're just going to block off this entire back part of the cave over here. And then we can put like some mossy shit over here. I think that'd be nice. Don't you think? And then I would like to do water. Well, alright. No, creeper just drowned. Oh well. Oh my god. Okay, none of those places fill up with water. No, what do I want to do after this? It's the real question. I know there's a command that made me I like that deal. I think I'm not gonna do that right now. I think I'm just gonna do a low stone. Oh yeah, my goodness, sea pickles. Pickle City. That's gonna be cold. How's that look? I set onto wait, what? Doesn't let me just do one or the other. Oh, it's so. No, ain't that baloney. Slash. Nope, I can just do it this way. Let me need more pickles. That's what we need. We're making this pickle pond now. Pickle pond. Oh, it's because do I have smooth lighting off? Is that why? Camera shake, you popping. Eggs. Yeah. There we go. That's that. Now, what do I do with this little area over here? That, I don't know yet. Yeah, you can swim down there. Fine. That'll be fine. Then we're no, you can't do that. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna turn up our tick speed here. Okay, now this is the time where we just put a halt. There we go. This looks a little pretty. Pretty well. I wonder if this works. Nope. What is it? What's it? Obsidian. Yeah, obsidian. That. And then mix it in a little bit. Not really. Maybe a little bit bigger, actually. Can't tell how well that looks. Can't tell if I like that. Maybe that. Actually, I kind of like that the most. Looks like more it's caved out now. Yeah, I like it more that way. Okay. I can't tell how well I like this. I don't know. I'm gonna take a second look at my phone. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and hop off here and